welcome YouTube to the Bearded Sailor. Oh man, look at this jackass. Anyways, I am now on the 2019 Indian Springfield Vintage. It's a very beautiful bike, I have to say. Out of all the bikes that I ever wanted from Indian, this, for a fact, was the first bike that I was really looking at. And then I saw them, and they had the dark horses, of course. It drew my attention because I love the color. That flat black, I mean, is beautiful. You know, another thing that I love about these the Thunderstroke 111s is the fact that with the engine, you can see what gear you're in at all times. When you were, man, I have my helmet up and this windshield is perfect. Holy crap. I have to say, this Springfield Vintage is a hell of a lot better than what I was riding on the regular Springfield. I have my helmet up, I have my visor up right now, and I'm catching nothing but no wind. I can feel a little bit of it in my helmet, but that's not much. But like I was saying, so a great thing I love about this indicator down here is that it shows what gear you're in at all times. That's great, because on the Scout when you press in your clutch, that's one thing I hate, is when your clutch is gripped in, you cannot see what gear you're in. So you're going, I mean, I usually count. I'm a pretty good rider. I'll usually count what gear I'm in. But sometimes, you know, when you're in like traffic or you're jammed, you stop real quick and you're trying to, you know, you're not paying attention to what gear you're in. You're trying to downstep your gear as fast as you can. That shit can get dicey real quick. Oh man, I have to say, I am loving this bike. Holy shit, I'm loving this bike. This bike is awesome. Wow. I don't know if there probably is no difference. Maybe I'm just getting used to the bikes, but holy shit, this bike is awesome. Very comfortable. I have to say, again, if this is the standard floorboards on them, I'm not too happy with that. I have longer legs, so my legs right now are kind of, I like to be spread out on my bike. So first thing I would do is get some mini apes on this thing, and then the next thing I would do for sure was I would prefer the extended seat and extended accessories for your pegs and your floorboards. See, that's great. I can look down, I see what gear I'm in. That's awesome. I love that. And that 116 sounds amazing. I'm behind the 116 right there. That thing sounds badass. So again, your usual Indian setup. You have your gauge right here in front of you, and then you also have your speedometer. You have your gas gauge, which I love. On the Scouts, that's my one complaint, that they don't have a gas gauge on it, which sucks, because you're always guessing on what gas gauge you're at. Shifting on this is pretty great. It's been pretty flawless. I don't hear any clicking, clinking, anything like that. Yeah, overall, I really like this. Nice smooth ride, nice shifting on the 6th gear. It's a smooth ride, honestly. Again, like the guy was kind of telling me, he was telling me that, you know, it's all in my head about the turning. I feel more comfortable. Maybe it's just me. I feel more comfortable with the wide open system, and I'm being able to see with no fender in the way or fairing in the way. I like the windshields better, I have to say. And you know, this might change my mind, because on my Scout, I've been really shopping around for what I want. I was thinking about putting a fairing on it, but now Now that I've seen this setup with and the way that fairing kind of is, I just maybe I'm just not used to it, but I didn't feel too comfortable with it. Yeah, see, that downshifts pretty well too. Oh yeah, that downshift's great. The shifting is great on this bike. I feel like Indian on a lot of their bikes though, they've really perfected the shifting on their bikes. And again, I can kind of lean with this. It's pretty nice. The windshield is very easy to see out of. I do know a little warping on the sides of it though. I don't think I noticed that on the last bike. Maybe it was the same, but hey, it's nothing you can't handle. But this is a great bike. I really love this bike. My wife is gonna hate to hear that, but this is definitely the bike that my dad wants to upgrade to, or I shouldn't say upgrade, that he wants to buy. He wants to buy the Dark Horse Springfield. Nice, beautiful chrome on it. I don't know about the chrome though. I do like the vintage. I wonder. Not too sure about the vintage. I'm pretty sure the vintage only has, I think, 2 colors, if I remember correct. Well, no, the dark red and gray, if I remember correctly, and the mint green and cream. So again, on the highway, I'm doing about 80 right now. But on the highway, it feels great. Of course, you're getting the wind on your arms. My arms are kind of cold, but I mean, that's to be expected. You don't have a fender protecting your hands over here. But overall, I mean, this windshield covers you. I like this windshield better. It's probably because of the position of it. Of course, you can move the position of your windshields where it'll go further up or it'll lean further back. But the placement of this windshield is perfect for me. I'm 5'11", and this is protecting. I feel a little bit of air on top of my helmet, but man, this is, oh man, I'm jealous of this bike right now. I love my Indian Scout, don't get me wrong, but for sure the Springfield Vintage right now is it's really charming. It's a really great bike because it also has that very nostalgic look. Like, I always imagine that, you would see the bikini pinup on sitting on the bike on the beach. That's just how I figured this bike would look. The center seat, honestly, it feels pretty comfy. Woo, getting practice on my U-turns today. So again, that was the 2019 Indian Springfield Vintage. Overall, very nice bike. Damn, a lot of fun to ride. Alright, if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe. If you like this video, go ahead and press the like button, and I'll catch you later.